Hey everybody, I wanted to pop on quickly and let you know about a quick Zoom hack that will likely save you time and potentially money. Quick shout out to Debbie Hall and Gwen Knapp who allowed me to crash their tutorial session last night going over Zoom and Google Docs, Google Classroom and stuff like that, because it was from that session that I discovered this hack later in the night. So the big downside of Zoom, and as in particular the whiteboard, is that it's not as interactive as some of the other whiteboards out there. So let me show you the whiteboard. If I share my screen, the whiteboard's right up here near the top, and if I click it, you'll see that a blank board shows up. Now from here, your participants can do a few things. They can, type some stuff. They can draw some stuff like a pencil. They can highlight some things, and they can also pick colors that they want. So they can highlight in different colors if they wanted, or color in different colors as well. That's some of the basic things you can do with it as far as the whiteboard feature is concerned. So what's happening is that people are purchasing separate whiteboard applications. They're paying a monthly fee to whatever type of company to have a whiteboard where the students can post pictures and audio files and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But most of the time we don't need that for our trainings, especially when you understand this about Zoom. So the whiteboard in Zoom is not really a whiteboard. The whiteboard in Zoom is actually a blank screen. It is a white screen. Just like if you were to share your PowerPoint, if you were to share an image, or if you were to share something else, it is just a white screen. So once you look at it that way, let me just clear this page and I'm gonna close my sharing. Once you realize that it's just a white screen, then you can bring up other images once you've thought of it that way. So I'm going to bring up my training registration here. This is just a PDF. I happen to have it open on my computer, so I'm sharing that image from my computer. I've not uploaded anything to my whiteboard. I've not uploaded anything to Zoom. All I'm doing is sharing this screen. But from here, we have all the same capabilities as when we were on our whiteboard, which was really a white screen. So from here, if I push text, I can actually put my name in here. And, you can sign in this way. If I wanted to draw, I could actually, let's draw here. I could actually sign in my name if I wanted to. Now, you need to understand that we are not editing the original file. This is literally an image, and we are overlaying color on top of it. If I put in any other picture, these markings would still exist on this screen. So if you want to save what you've put in here, save your work for later, you're going to push this save button right up here, and it's essentially going to take a screenshot of it. Before you're done with this page, you want to make sure to clear all the drawings before you move on. Now, here's the real hack. It is really clunky to be me coming back to this screen and then go to share again and then show my document and then close that and then share my screen and go back to my PowerPoint. Most of the stuff we do is in PowerPoint. So why not just create a white screen right into our PowerPoint presentation? Let me show you. So I have my PowerPoint presentation here. So this is my Childbirth Educator PowerPoint presentation. And if I go to the next slide, what I've created is a whiteboard or a white screen in my PowerPoint. From here, if I turn on my annotations, I can actually type things. and I can take that out if I don't like it. And we can now collaborate on this whiteboard. We can brainstorm. We can do whatever we want on this, which is super duper helpful. And it didn't take me another app, or it didn't take me the need to come out and share a different screen. Now let's take this one step further. Because this is a PowerPoint slide, because this is a PowerPoint slide, I can actually upload my training form right into my PowerPoint. So rather than going and finding my PDF and sharing it separately, I've put it into my PowerPoint presentation essentially. And from here now we can annotate. And I can sign on here just like I did last time and put my name in. And you can even have people signing right in the document. And when you're done, you just move on to your next slide. So let's get a little more creative. Now that we know that we are just creating slides, what does that mean? Well, we can create fun slides like this. So I'll move this out of the way. I'll move it down. So now we want to do a brainstorming activity, but now we're more organized. Now remember, this is just a PowerPoint slide. But now when we're brainstorming, everybody can categorize themselves into whatever activity they thought of. So, I want to type. So an audio might be, some music might be one of our activities over here. And then for our visual, we might have a video over in this list, and everybody can write down their ideas at the exact same time. And the other cool feature about this is, as the host, you can turn on something called, not under annotation, sorry, under more. If you go down here, participants annotations, so that right now it's turned on so everybody can share. But this is cool. It says show names of annotators. That means that as other people are typing, their name will show up beside it so that you know who is typing what. The other idea for this is that you can have everybody pick their own color at the beginning of the day. So let's just say I'm always going to be green. And so, I'm going to, everything I type is always going to be in green. And then we can move it around on the page. Really a lot of fun. You can even make your text bigger or smaller. Under the format button, you can change the sizes of it. All right, let's take it one step further, one step ahead here. Oh, I want to get off that. Hang on. So now what I've done is I have created a very nice PowerPoint slide that I'm going to use as a game activity, approved for sleep. So I could have them writing in these boxes if I want, or the Annotate actually has a stamp feature. Let me just move this up a little bit so we can see better. So the stamp feature has has check marks and X's. So what we can do is we can have everybody putting in their guesses at the same time. So this person thinks this is safe. This person thinks this is safe. Somebody thinks this is safe. Clearly they haven't seen all the reviews on these two. Or somebody might say that this one is bad and this one is bad. And everyone's going to put in their votes into these boxes. And once everyone's voted on what they think is safe and what isn't safe, then you can go around and say, you're correct. This one is not approved for sleep. So all I'm doing right now is I'm putting stamps. I'm layering it on top of this image, which is our PowerPoint. The PowerPoint has not changed. And if I were to go to my next slide, I'll go back to my mouse. If I were to go to my next slide, you would see that all the markings are still on the screen here. So you do want to make sure to clear it all or save it first and then clear it if it is something that is important to you. One more thing I quickly wanted to show you: when you're doing PowerPoint, there is a spotlight button here. If you click the spotlight, it's just gonna, literally it's like a laser pointer for your screen that you can show, which I think is really cool. So basically what I'm saying is, not that there's anything wrong with purchasing other apps. I'm debating purchasing Explain Everything just because it has the ability to move items around on the page, which I'm very interested in. But if you're thinking you need to purchase another app just for the sake of um, creating, being able to write on and have people all brainstorm on the same sheet, you can make it more efficient and you can make it nicer here, and you never have to go off your screen because it's right into your PowerPoint now. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you find that helpful. If you need any help with how to set that up, just let me know. Otherwise, have a great evening and happy teaching, everybody.